What's the deal, squad? I'm back at you with another video. You feel me? This is an extremely important video. This video is extremely important. If you want to be wealthy one day, I'm finna teach you something. I'm finna teach you something that's invaluable. This information is very invaluable. It's very important that you get every word that I'm saying to you. If you don't understand something that I say, because sometimes I might speak in an analogy. If you don't understand something that I say, I want you to go back, hear it again, and if you still don't understand, hit me up and I'll explain it to you in a better way. Let's put it like that. So, how does money work? It's in order for you to make money, in order for you to amass wealth, you have to understand the principles that money is built on, right? You have to understand what money is used for. What do people use money for? What are the different things that you can use money for, right? You have to understand these things. A lot of people do know, like, oh, you can invest your money in stocks. You can invest your money in, what's some other stuff that people invest in? Stocks. People invest in, like cars, shoes, like to flip. Like, you feel me? Like, I'll buy a $300 car, fix it up real quick, flip it for $700. Or I'll buy a shoe, like a Jordan 1 for like $150 or something like that. Or $120, whatever it go for, $160. And I'll flip that Jordan 1 for $600, right? I'll buy like 5, whatever it is. So it's all of these hustles. It's really hustling, right? All of these hustles to make money. So you have to understand that everything in this world, especially in America, everything in America is built on the principle of someone was trying to make money. It's nothing here where somebody did it for free. You have to understand that. So when you go and you're outside, there's literally infinity amount of ways to make money, because someone's profiting off of everything that you do. Someone's profiting off of it. If you go into school and you see the vending machine and you buy a bag of chips for $2, somebody owns that vending machine. Understand that. Someone owns that vending machine. It's not the school. Somebody owns the vending machine and they put it there so that when you get hungry, you'll go and you'll spend your money at the vending machine, right? Someone owns the ATM. You know how like sometimes you'll go into like a liquor store or you'll go into like a smoke shop or whatever, and there'll be an ATM and they charge you a surcharge fee, like $3.25. Like, that's the fee. Someone is getting that $3.25 off that transaction. Someone owns that ATM, right? Someone owns these things that they're like, all these things that cost you money, someone owns them, right? So in order for you to create wealth, right, it's almost impossible. I feel like it's literally impossible, but it is very hard to create wealth with only one source of income. You need multiple sources of income in order to make a lot of money quickly and long-lastingly. Nothing is ever gonna be always 1000% making the same amount of money all the time. Nothing, right? I like to think of money kind of like water or like rain, right? So if you have a great way of collecting money, let's say you got a bucket, and that's how you collect your rain. Rain is money, right? So you got a bucket and you put your bucket out when it's raining, and boom, you feel me? You collected you a good amount of water. But you have to understand that it's not always raining where you at, right? It's not always raining all the time. So that bucket of water gotta last you until it rains again, right? So think about that in a real world sense. If you're selling whatever that you're selling, let's say you sell t-shirts, right? Let's just say you got summer colors, like you selling peach, white, you feel me? Those colors might do better during the summer versus if they did better like during the winter, where people want hoodies, they want jackets, they want the little duffel bag jackets, whatever you want to call them. You feel me? Duff Boys, the little Duff Boys, yeah, right? So different things do better at different times. They do better at different places. But you can always put your foot in somewhere else. You can always go see what something else can do for you, right? So multiple sources of income is the key. I want to start a business, right? So in order for me to make money in that business, I have to be consistent. Consistency is key, right? The reason that all the big brands that you see right now, a lot of these big brands weren't really like what they were 30 years ago, right? Like if you look at True Religion, or you look at Gucci, or you look at Louis Vuitton, go check 30 years ago how much they were making. Go on Google, check out your favorite brand, whatever your favorite brand is. Check how much, check when, let's just even in, check when they were created. Check when those brands were created. A lot of brands, they actually to like advertise, like for you to trust them. They say like, oh, we've been here 65 years, 75 years, 70 plus years, right? Because with consistency, and they've had great businesses, they have great business to be where they're at, to be in your face. You feel me? To be in your face, to pay for advertisements so that you can see. So if you see somebody walking with that on and they've been there for 70 years, if you've been drinking Jack Daniels, you feel me? If you drink Jack Daniels and your grandpa drank Jack Daniels, you feel me? That shows you the type of brand that they are. They're very consistent. They bring a very consistent product, right? To the right people. Exactly. Think about that. So when you're thinking about what business you're gonna start, and you're thinking about how much money that you want to make, you have to understand the people that you're gonna sell to, and you need to understand the frequency of when they're gonna be buying and how much you want to sell. You have to be able to keep up with demands. If demands get to the point where they're going really fast, you have to be able to keep up with demands. This is all future projection. But it's important that before you start, that you think about your business plan, right? Because that's what this capitalist society is about. It's about business at the end of the day. People take like businesses class, right? But business, I feel like you can really learn business. You can learn business without going to school for it. For the simple fact that it's everywhere. Like it's literally everywhere. You can literally follow what somebody else did because it's been laid out too many times, right? Product, customers, consistency. Now, back to multiple sources of income. So now that you understand how to make money, right? You've already started making money however that you just started to do that. However you started to do that, right? Now that you've started making money, you can apply those things, apply those same principles to other fields of income. It doesn't actually matter how much money you're making right now. It doesn't matter how much money you're making right now. Listen, it doesn't matter how much money you're making right now, right? Because if you find a way to bring a second product or a third product to the economy, you're now making, let's just say you're making $300 off of whatever you do. Let's just say you make $300 a week. You make $300 a week on whatever you do. If you could find a way to make another $200 or make another $300 a week, now you're making $600, right? Now you're making $600. And with that $600, you can use that money to start another and greater business, right? It takes money to make money. I know you heard that saying before. It's a very true saying. A lot of things cost a lot of money to start up, but once they're started, you feel me, and you got the ball rolling, there's more profit in it, right? Little businesses are very important though. You don't always have to jump all the way to the top or try to jump and do something astronomical, or save your money to like $10,000, right? A lot of people say save your money, save your money, save your money. I don't believe in saving money, because if you save your money is not doing nothing. Your money is not doing nothing if you're saving it. It's just sitting there. If you can put that 5,000, or you can put that 1,000, you feel me, to work, and you can put that 1,000 to work and make 2,000 or 2,500, you gonna get to that 10,000 way faster, right? You can't be afraid to not have money. You can't be afraid to not have money, because money in and of itself isn't really a thing. Like, it's just to get something else. It's like the bridge, right? You need money in order to do those things, but the main goal is to do the things. It's not to have the money. It's cool to have money, right? It's cool like to show like I got money, or I got a fancy car, right? If you got extra time, you got extra money to blow, right? By all means, do as you please, right? But in all actuality, that does nothing to you but actually slow you down. You only have a limited time to do all the things that you want to do. You, at the max, you're going to live to be 100, 120 years old at the max. Most people don't live to be that long, right? So don't waste your time trying to keep up like with other people. Don't waste your time trying to like show off, trying to show like, oh, I'm getting to the bag. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Because you're going to end up hindering yourself. Applaud yourself though, right? Because if you get into that bag, you getting that money, that means you're doing something right. Keep on, continue to do it. Consistency is key, right? So look, I'm not going to talk too much more, you feel me? Because I'm trying to get to that bag, right? So look into the things that I'm telling you. Multiple sources of income. If you don't know how to start your own business, or you don't know what to do, you can literally, whatever that you do, whatever you do, you can do that. If you play video games, you can stream. You can make YouTube videos. If you're funny, you can make videos. If you have a smartphone and you can record yourself, really, you can make any type of money that you want to make. Simple as that. That's like, I feel like it's the easiest way. If you don't want to do that, you can sell things. If you're not going to sell, you can sell food, you can sell beverages, right? Because if you can make something that somebody else can't make, the homie make this blue drink, bro. It's smack. Really smack, right? He could really sell that. I don't know how, but it's that good, right? So if you make something in your kitchen that's fire, you can do that. I've seen people where they put Fruity Pebbles on ice cream, or they put like ice cream and churros together, or whatever it is that they do. You feel me? It's a lot of things that you can do. Be creative, right? Be creative. Do what you want, because you never know like how your money can flip. You never know. And even if it don't flip a lot, let's say it don't flip like to $1 million, it's not $1 million idea. What if it's only a $200 idea or a $300 idea? But with that 200, that 300, that extra money that you're making on the side, you can always go and do something else. You can take that money that you made and do something else, and you don't ever have to worry about, you can never be broke again, because you know how to make $200. You know how to make $300. You know how to make $5. You know how to make $10. You'll never be broke if you know how to make money. Learn how to make money. All right, I'm out, bro.